No, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But like we still look back, like even like a lot of the people we used to hang out with, like we've all outgrown like certain friends. Like
Mm-hmm.
I look back at it now, like that group that we always used to be with, like there's only like 4 or 5 of us that actually still talk like pretty
Mm-hmm.
frequently nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's because we all did those things before.
Yeah.
Like we were friends before that kind of stage. Like there's definitely, I feel like as we drank and went through, like as we kind of evolved through the drinking, like from high school house parties to going out, also like social media was evolving then too. Like we, I don't know, man. I think about it in the way that we grew up. It's like, okay, in high school, we're putting Facebook statuses that are just like, you couldn't even post fucking photos. Remember, like
No,
for
and
so
like,
long,
there
it
was no
just
news feeds of like news. It was just statuses.
yeah, and like yeah, it was literally just statuses like
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. Like you literally just see the dumbest shit. But then in even Snapchat wasn't even a thing till like I don't even think I had that in high school.
No, it definitely wasn't. I think it came out.
Because sometimes I joke about how
When we were,
how
like,
it
18,
ruined
when I
my
was, like-
first relationship. Because like we started
Yeah.
Snapchatting shit, and then like, yeah, man, I just feel like we were all friends before these like kind of maybe faker or like unrealistic things came around. Where like we were all friends in high school. We were friends because of who we actually were and
Mhm.
like connecting, like a real connection. And then we grew with the social media and like whatever we started using fucking Snapchat and Instagram and stuff. But then like even I'm not gonna say any names, but it just makes me think about one of our friends had like literally 2 girlfriends for like fucking straight like
Oh my god.
2 like honestly for like 2 years, man. And I didn't even know them, either of them. I've never seen them in my life.
Yeah,
And
yeah, we did, didn't we?
or maybe
At the time we did.
maybe I knew
think.
one, but I was
We
just
didn't even know it was going on at the time though. Like we did near the end of it.
no.
But like that's how good like this
Yeah.
guy was at like being like that
Oh,
person. I don't know.
But it only worked because no one like knew each other, had a way to find mutual friends. Whereas
Yeah.
like that was like at the beginning of Instagram, probably when I was like 19 or 20. And
Yeah.
as it started evolving, like I remember
2012, I think. So you were 19, yeah, and I was grade 11. That's when Instagram came out, 2012.
Yeah, because like as it started evolving, we would be like going out to parties, like, oh yeah, like you'd get an Instagram from people, and at first it'd be like, oh, they like know one person you know or whatever, because you could see the followed by
And
thing.
you would see like the first 11 likes, but as soon as the names would disappear and you got 11 likes, like that was a big thing.
Oh yeah, I know.
And the hashtags was like,
yeah,
like just whatever. It's just like,
but then now, as it evolved, you started to see like, you're like, oh shit, this person knows like 30 people I know.
yeah.
And like the weird chain of like intertwining everyone, I feel like you just start to meet so many people. And like when we were drinking and going through this and meeting all these people, I feel like we would meet groups because like everyone would kind of be in groups. So we'd like get into a group of friends and we'd like make some new ones, but then we would just like keep rolling over. Like we always stayed the same, like
Yeah.
our core group, but then we would like make new friends and then they would, I don't know, it was almost just like, because you don't really know who anybody is. It's like, just because you saw them on Instagram or you're like mutual friends, it doesn't really mean much. Like you'd basically hang out with them for enough time to realize if you're like connecting or not, or if they liked you or vice versa. And then that was it. Whereas like for us, we had like been friends for a long time before that. So we always stuck through whatever it was that was coming from other places.
Yeah.
So
No, that's totally true. Because I feel like we always had like our core group of friends when we would go out.
Mhm.
And then there would be like 6 month to a year periods that like other people would tag along or we would hang out with certain different groups. And then like in the end, like it just was always us.
Yeah.
And I still feel like that because like,
Yeah.
but for sure in the past couple of years, like we've like toned down like everything. Like
Mm-hmm.
I like personally, like in the past 2 years, like haven't even really partied at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was like really good that we did that earlier, you know, like I'm happy
Oh my
that
God, man. If that was like still like how we are now, like I don't even think I would be here.
no, man.
Dude, we would party like long weekends, 3 fucking nights a weekend. Regular weekends, Friday, Saturday, Gabby's, Town Hall,
Oh yeah.
downtown. Like,
Every night. And like we also, it was late too. Like we would go and party with people, and at 2:00 they'd be going to bed, and we're like, dude,
We're after partying until 5 in the morning.
yeah, like every night. And you know, we weren't even doing drugs like for a long time.
Okay, bud.
Well, I'm serious. Like even now when I drink and like,
No, yeah.
and it's like 1:00. I mean, I haven't in a long time, but you know, in the my more recent years, like if I decide I'm gonna get pissed up for a night, it's like I'm not going to bed at 2.
Yeah.
And it's just I've never been like that. I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like anything I do, I'm just all in.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm the same way. You all know me. You
Yeah.
know my stories. Like, dude, like I don't like when I'm partying, I'm partying. Like there's no quitting until like there's either no booze, no drugs, or like I'm alone in my room and I'm like, I just have to go to bed.